Okay?
Huh? Hey. Yes, sir.
Well, I always kind of admired our maestro, Father Barreto, and I sort of idolized him. And my older brother was in his choir for about 8 years. He was a student of his, and I always hoped to get in there. And I got the chance the last time when he asked me to join his opera, Il Trovatore. In fact, it was the only opera that Goa had ever seen. It's an entire story acted out, but the dialogue's all in singing. So Goa had never seen anything like it before. Well, it's very difficult for me to attend practices here being a journalist, since, journalism is a full-time job. But then I love being here, I love music, and that's why I somehow managed to find time. Like if you want to go for a party, no matter what the consequences, you somehow make time for it. So that's the way I'm here. It's plenty of hard work, but I love it. Well, it's been real hard work, very hard work. But I've always liked a challenge. And I'm really looking forward to that thrill of performing in front of a foreign audience and showing them what even a tiny state like Goa, which is just one dot on the western side of India, can give the Western world. I'm proud to be there as an Indian and to show them how rich our culture is. And this is what, helped me endure all this hard work and pains.
How and why did you come to be a part of this group?
Because I love music.
Don't start with a because.
Okay. Out.
You want me to ask the question again? You start. How and why did you come to be a part of this group?
I love music, and I would like to make music along with this group. Can you say it loud?
Yeah. How do you feel about this coming through?
Oh, I think it's going to be a marvelous experience. We're going to be singing for the Pope, and I look forward to this very much. It's going to be a tremendous experience for all of us.
Yeah.
Is that all right? I'm going to try and sing the best I can to bring honor and glory to Goa and to India.
Very nice.
Well, you see, I love music and mainly singing. It was only when Father Ludin Barreto, our music director, he wanted somebody to sing the main role of Leonora in the famous opera Il Trovatore by Verdi. And I auditioned for the role and he selected me. That's how I got into it. Well, you see, it's very difficult for me, but as I'm teaching in the mornings and in the afternoons I do my MA, and since I love music, I really do make time for music in the evenings. I think you should cut this. Well, you see, I'm an amateur, and when I first joined this group, I didn't know a single note. I didn't know to keep the time. But I should really say that Father, our director, Ludin Barreto, has really had the patience of teaching me each and every note, and I sang everything by heart. So I think it's a great effort on his part to have the patience of teaching me everything clearly. Firstly, I would love to give the best performance in Rome, since it being the main center of classical music. Secondly, I would love to see the historical places, mainly the Sistine Chapel. And last of all, I would like to show them our Indian culture.
I joined this group since 1960, when I was just 16 years old. And I still carry on because I like classical music. I like to sing in harmony. And I feel kind of relaxed after my practices to be with friends and all. And I keep forward looking for them on my next practice.
Divide your time between your shop and these practices.
Well, now our practice schedule is very, very tight. So sometimes I even have to close down my shop to make for the practices. But what to do? The program has to be nice, so we have to work hard and sacrifice sometimes.
Very nice. Next, very nice.
Yeah, I have a very, very thrilled to go there because when Pope had come to Goa, I had the opportunity to sing for him the Mass, the High Mass here. Now go there in Italy or Vatican to sing in the Sistine Chapel and then have an audience with him. It's really satisfying. And I thank our director for given me this opportunity, a chance. I feel great because when Pope had come to visit Goa, I had the opportunity to sing for him in the Mass. And now go there and sing at the St. Peter's Cathedral and have an audience with him. It's a thing that very few Catholics will have a chance. And I thank my director for giving us that opportunity.
Silence. Stand by. Rolling.
Father, tell us briefly about the history of the choir and your association with it.
The choir exists here from the time the Academy of Music was founded in Goa. That was back in 1951. It used to get associated with all the programs the Academy used to put for national days or big functions like that. My association with the choir is since the time I am the director of the Academy. Now, my association with the invitation, the World Congress in Rome held 2 years back, was regularly to assess the situation in the world, where the best choral groups exist around the world, and they have been invited to perform in Rome. Our group had been invited to perform in Rome, not that much because the choral group was so famous, but I was known to them because I studied it in Rome, and my assessment and performance in Rome from the time of my studies till now had been always something which has left some impact on them. So I was also invited, and after the Congress was over, after my intervention, the invitation was extended to my choir.
Okay. Nice.
Silence. Stand by. Prakash Sanskrit. Thoda Sanskrit. Rolling.
Father, tell us something briefly about your feelings and the feelings of your group regarding the forthcoming tour.
You see, the choral group is heterogeneous, means all kind of people are there, say regarding the musical education, regarding the ages, regarding the profession and so on. So it's not a professional group, it's amateur group. So to prepare for such a high level performance, it was really a hard, striking, hard work. And in view of the high standard and a high honor which had been given to us, the group came out and for last 2 years we have been studying the work towards this program. First year was dedicated to study the notes so that everybody should be able to read music by themselves. And the 1 year from last year till now we have been studying the program, and in such way that we have 5 different programs ready to perform anywhere today, not 1 or 2 only.
Very good.
Quiet. Stand by. Rolling.
The group will be performing 2 programs in Rome on the 5th Sunday, 5th of May. The morning program will be entire the music which the organizers set beforehand and try to check all the details regarding it. The second program in the night will be entirely the music we want to perform. And we are going to focus very much on this point, that we can tackle Western culture as well as our own culture. That's why the entire night program will be on Goan music and Indian music, Goan music of the past and Goan contemporary music. The same trend will be maintained while performing in other countries. We will perform always half of the program our own music and half the program the music of the host country.
Very nice.
Quiet. Stand by. Rolling.
Father, how is this tour being sponsored?
Being the first time an Indian choir to be called to sing in St. Peter is such a high honor. We expected the private businessmen who have got money or institution who sponsor such things will come out and help us to go ahead with the plan. But we have had so far very poor response. And for this reason, many of those youngsters who are very much dedicated to the work could not make to go abroad with this group. So I had to depend mostly on people who are working, who have could put together some money. And even then there were some people who were so much enthusiastic and dedicated that they have gone up to the extent of borrowing loans from banks to face this situation.
Excellent.